2022 has the potential to be a huge year for Capcom, particularly with their beloved survival horror franchise Resident Evil. There have been many leaks and rumors for a lot of Resident Evil games, so in this video I will be discussing every leaked Resident Evil game, as well as what we could possibly expect to see this year for Resident Evil content. Now before we start, if you do enjoy this video, then maybe consider subscribing, since Resident Evil is definitely a series that I will be covering on this channel. Also be sure to let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions for all the possible upcoming games that I will be discussing. With that all out the way, let's get right into the video. So Resident Evil Outrage has been a leaked and talked about game for a while now. Here are what the leaks have to say. Resident Evil Outrage will star returning character Rebecca Chambers as its main protagonist. The story will involve Rebecca searching for a cure for a virus that infects people with uncontrollable rage. So if this is true, it sounds like the game will feature quicker and more aggressive enemies, similar to what we saw with the Lycans in Resident Evil Village. The leaks go on to say that the game is to be set before Resident Evil Village and will use third-person gameplay similar to Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. This game is set to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive and set to come out sometime this year. Resident Evil Hank is another leaked game being developed by Capcom. Now unfortunately, there has been no new info revealed for this game. The only thing we know is that it won't be revealed until Q4 of 2024. Now the title of this game could very well be referring to Hunk, the mysterious mercenary that first appeared in Resident Evil 2. Maybe this game will finally explore the mysterious yet popular Resident Evil character. Looks like we will just have to wait and see. The next leaked Resident Evil game is Resident Evil Apocalypse. Leaks suggest the following. The game will include a third-person survival horror experience. It will be a strictly single-player experience. It will feature a ghost town setting. It will include mimicry old folklore creatures like Wendigo and Goatman. The atmosphere will invoke deep fear of the unknown and terror of deep forests. This game will be the final chapter to finish the stories of the old cast we know and love. This game is set to release sometime in 2024, so it looks like we will finally see a return of the old cast in this game if the leaks are true. I am very curious to see how Capcom will go about bringing all these characters back, since it has been years since we have seen them and we have no idea what they have been up to. Resident Evil Reverse is a 6v6 PvP deathmatch game that allows players to take on the roles of characters from throughout the Resident Evil series, battling it out in familiar locations reworked as arenas. This game was supposed to be released alongside Resident Evil Village, but was eventually delayed, moving the game to a 2022 release. Capcom stated in their tweet that the game was delayed so that the team can continue working to deliver a smooth gameplay experience. This tweet was released in July of 2021, and we have yet to receive any updates since. So from what I've heard, the beta of this game seemed to be performing pretty well and fans were quite happy with it. So what I can assume is the only reason they delayed it is to add more content. If that is the case, then maybe we could see some new game modes like mercenaries, raids, or maybe even Capcom's take on the popular zombies game mode from Call of Duty. I really do see some potential for this game, so I really hope Capcom takes as much time as they need to make this game as good as possible. So guys, these next few leaked games, I'm just going to briefly go over them since I have already made videos for all of them. If you are interested in checking these videos out, I will include links in the description for all of them. Starting off, we have the Resident Evil 4 Remake. This game has been leaked and rumored for quite some time now, and it's pretty obvious that it's being under development as I speak. Here are some of the more interesting leaks I have found. Claire will make an appearance. Dr. Salvador and the Merchant will have an expanded role, and the game will be considerably longer than the original. Leaks suggest that the game has been in development since 2018 and is set to release in 2023 with an announcement coming this year. Resident Evil 9 is set to be the next title for the franchise, following the story of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8, tying up any loose ends and finishing the trilogy. Some of the more interesting leaks include the following. We will see a return of the old cast in this game. The setting will take place in a ghost town, and the game will be returning to a fan-favorite third-person perspective. The game has been in development since 2018 and is set to release in 2024 or 2025. So we just recently received confirmation from Capcom that they are currently working on DLC for Resident Evil Village. Leaks suggest that the DLC will be utilizing scrapped concepts from the game. So as we know, Ada was a scrapped character from the game. She was originally planned to be in Resident Evil 8, watching over Ethan and saving him from the church scene, but was later scrapped due to many conflicting scenarios. So if these leaks are true, then I'd say there's a good chance we will be seeing Ada show up in the DLC. Aside from that, it's all really speculation at this point as for what we could expect. And there you have it guys, that is every leaked Resident Evil game that we know of so far. Make sure to let me know what game you are most excited for in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.